freedom from shame expert. We've got to get rid of shame. We've got to release the beautifuls. We're going to start with spiritual warfare. Okay, so go ahead, Alyssa. Welcome, welcome. You have the platform. We are here. I'm all ears.
Okay, I have to share with you that 2 years ago, I got rid of a pair of shorts that I had for almost 20 years, since 7th grade. Can you believe that? And as I was throwing them away, I thought, how long do people actually keep their clothes for? Like, I feel like 20 years is above average, right? Above average. So I want to know, put in the comments. I'm going to ask, how long have you had your longest article of clothing? Anyone had it for 5 years? Raise your hands, put it in the comments. 5 years? Anyone? 10 years? Okay, 5 years. Yes, Boyi. Anyone else? 5 years, 10 years, 20 plus years. There's someone else with me, 20 plus years. Okay, I have to know, 5 years? I have to know, do you still wear that article of clothing that you had for 20 plus years? Anyone? No, no, you do not. So everyone on the call has changed their clothes today and you've showered, yes? Has everyone done that? Okay, I did that too. I showered, changed my clothes. I'm all clean, refreshed, ready to go, right? So I started thinking, what would it actually be like if someone that had these pair of shorts or this shirt for 20 plus years, what if they wore that every single day? Okay, and let's just take it down to 5 years because 20 years is a little extreme. But for 5 years, if someone had this shirt that they wore every single day for 5 years straight, what would that be like? For me, I have 3 boys that are 5 years and under. And I remember having my third son, and he was a newborn, and I was nursing him, sitting in the chair. And my 4-year-old comes up and he goes, Mom, check out this burger. Go get Kleenex, go put it on a Kleenex. No, no, no. Right on my shirt it goes. And then the 2-year-old comes up and he had his hand in his diaper. This can't be good. Okay, keep your hand up. Don't touch anything. Mama's gonna get a wipe. Keep your hand up. Keep your and there it goes as he grabs my shirt. And if you've ever nursed a baby, you know within those first, like 8 weeks, you pop the baby off the boob and it's going to be a milk fountain. Like there's going to be milk spraying everywhere. So now, not only do I have poop, boogers, and breast milk all over this shirt, but for some reason, for like months after giving birth, I have the worst BO. It is so bad. It doesn't matter how much deodorant I put on. It doesn't matter if I just got out of the shower. It is the worst BO. Has anyone ever experienced that? I cannot be the only one here. Put BO in the comments, please. I cannot be the only one. So that's just 10 minutes of my day. What would it actually be like to do that, to have that all day long, every single day for 5 years? Because I forgot to tell you the best part. You can't wash this shirt. So you're walking around in it every day for 5 years, getting all this, whatever it is, on the shirt. Would it even be a shirt by the time you were done with it? I feel like I could take it off and set it down and it'd be so stiff it would be a statue. It would just stand there. Or I could take it into my local karate instructor and say, yeah, so that next black belt testing you have, forget about it. Don't use the cinder blocks. Don't use the wood. You're going to use this shirt. Yeah, good luck with that. I know. You're thinking, Alyssa, come on. That's so gross. There's no way I would ever walk around wearing a shirt for 5 years straight and never washing it. I know, I understand. It's really disgusting to think about. There's no way I could do it either. But what if I told you that there may be some of you on this call right now who are walking around and sitting in something that is just as filthy, just as dirty, and just as toxic? You may be sitting in that shirt. How does that make you feel to be sitting, to think about sitting in this shirt right now? Put it in the comments. What are you starting to feel? Like you have this gross shirt on. Are you starting to kind of shrink back, thinking, I don't want to be around anyone. Oh my gosh, I cannot leave this room. Like my husband or my kids, they'll look at me and just think, oh my gosh, that's so gross. Like go change your shirt. You don't want to go out in public. You don't want to do any of these things. You just want to isolate. You don't want to, you're saying, I don't want anyone to see me like this. I don't want them to see me this dirty, right? Anyone else, you're feeling gross. Yeah, Bridget said she's feeling gross. So what if I said that there might be some of you on this call who are sitting in this shirt? And that shirt is shame. That shirt is guilt. Let me take a couple steps back. 5 years ago, I had my first son, and I was so excited to be a mom. I just couldn't wait to hold on to this little sweet baby and to watch all of his milestones, to watch him learn how to crawl and learn how to talk, and to get all those baby cuddles and to get that milk breath, to smell that milk breath. I couldn't wait. I was so excited. I loved being pregnant, and I just knew, like, if pregnancy is like this, then heck, being a mom is going to be awesome. I pictured in my mind the commercials that you see where the mom is sitting in the hospital bed holding her newborn baby, just looking at that baby. It was so much adoration and love. Like you can feel the joy, like it's palpable. And that's what I expected. What I got was misery. For the first year of my son's life, I suffered from postpartum depression. And I would just get up in the morning and get in the shower and stand there and cry and think, what did I do? I have made the biggest mistake. I am not cut out to be a mom. He deserves so much better than me. He deserves someone else, not me. What am I can't do this. In that entire first year, I was just wishing the time away because in my mind, I thought, if I could just make it to his first birthday, then everything is going to be okay. Everything will be fine if I just get to that first birthday. I don't know why I thought that, but for some reason, that was my vision. That was my goal, getting me through every single day. And John D. MacDonald, who is a best-selling author, says that guilt is the most merciless disease of man. It stains all areas of life and it darkens all skies. And for me, that first year of postpartum depression, it was hard. It was dark. It was like walking through this thick fog without any glimmer of hope. But the guilt and the shame that came during and after that was so much worse. I would think back on all those times that I just wished the time away. Like when I took his 4-week pictures and I went to post on social media and I said, how is he 4 weeks old already? Like, where is the time going? I just can't even believe it. He is the sweetest boy. I love all the cuddles. I just love being his mom. Post. How has it only been 4 weeks? I don't know if I can do this for another 11 months. I can't do this. What is wrong with me? And then his 6-month picture, right? It was a 6-month birthday. And I go to post his picture and I say, oh, he's sitting up and he's saying mama and he's moving all around and he's got these adorable 2 front teeth. And he is just so awesome. Oh, we are so blessed to be his parents. Post. God, I can't do this. I need you. I cannot make it another 6 really need your help. For me, I didn't know anyone who had dealt with postpartum depression before. None of my family, none of my friends, no one had dealt with it. So I saw them have a baby and then just go on with life. They might be a little bit more tired. It might take them a little bit longer to leave the house, but they were fine. They were happy. They were joyful even. And I thought, what is wrong with me? And I started to isolate myself. I started to push those people who loved me away because it was just too hard because of the guilt that I felt. And I remember going to the park one day and seeing this mom running around with her kids and just laughing and having a good time, making amazing memories. And I looked over at my son in his stroller and I said, thank God you're asleep. I really needed a break. And instantly I thought, why can't I be like her? What is wrong with me? Is she able to just have so much fun and go out and play with her kids and make these memories? He deserves someone like her, not like me. And so instead of going and talking to this mom and maybe making a friend, I stood up and I walked away. And Guy Winch, who is a psychologist and author, says that we may unwittingly make things worse by distancing ourselves from the people that are bringing us pain. And so for me, my family, my friends, that mom in the park, they brought me that pain. And so I had to distance myself. I turned away. I pushed people away so I didn't have to deal with it. And maybe some of you have done that as well. Maybe you have a friend who went and she lost weight and she is feeling amazing and having energy and making all these memories with her kids. She's playing in the pool, going out and playing in the snow, probably not at the same time because it's winter right now, but on vacation, she's playing in the pool. And you're thinking, what is wrong with me? I have tried so many times. I have tried to eat healthier. I have tried to exercise. I've tried to lose this weight and I cannot just get it under control. What is wrong with me? What does she have that I don't have? She's just so much better. She has the willpower and good for her. But then she calls you to get together and you say, I'm sorry, I can't this weekend, maybe another time. And then another time rolls around and I'm sorry, I can't. And then it's her birthday and you don't call her because the pain of talking to her or seeing someone who is reaching that goal that you have in your heart, that dream in your heart, it's too hard, the shame, the guilt. So you don't call her. And maybe there are some of you, is there anyone, I need to know, anyone on this call right now who has felt shame or guilt? Raise your hand. Raise your hand, put guilt in the comments or shame in the comments if you have ever felt that. Yes. And go ahead and turn your video on so that I can see you. I want to be able to see you. I want to see you raise your hand. Because I want everyone else here. Look at the comments coming in for guilt and shame. You are not alone. Even, yes, there's another hand being raised. Look at this. If you have ever felt it, if you're feeling it now, you are not alone. Everyone else has felt it. And so right now, I want you to name that. I want you to name that thing that is bringing you shame, that is bringing you guilt, and write it down. You have your pen and paper, like Bo Yi said, write it down. Maybe it's the fact that you said at the beginning of this year that this was going to be 2023 is the healthiest year that I'm going to have yet. I'm going to get it. I'm going to get it all in. I'm going to be exercising and eating healthy and doing all these things and praying and fasting. And It's not even the end of January and you've already fallen off the wagon. Or maybe you're feeling that mom guilt or that guilt of going to the gym when you should be spending that time with your family. Maybe it's that last night after all your family went to bed, you went down to the kitchen and you started eating all the food that you wanted throughout the day that you didn't want anyone else to see you eating. So name that shame. Some of you may not be dealing with shame or guilt, and that's amazing. You may have already walked through this and you don't have any. And I want to say, like, that is just the most amazing thing. And I want you to write down what that feels like, to not be dealing with that guilt or shame. Okay, so everyone has written it down, right? Who wants to get rid of the shame for good? Say, shame be gone. Put shame be gone in the comments. Raise your hand if you are ready to get rid of that shame for good. Because in a couple of minutes, I'm going to give you the opportunity to do just that. Yes, yes, Isabel. Peace and freedom, shame be gone. Yes, Isabel. Yes, Brittany. Yes, Boyi. Good job. Okay, so Zechariah 3:4 says, remove his filthy garments from him. And he said, I have removed your guilt from you, and I shall place you in costly robes. I have removed your guilt from you, and I shall place you in costly robes. Now, we talked about what being covered in shame and guilt feels like, right? It made us want to shrink back. It made us feel dirty. We wanted to isolate ourselves. We didn't want to be around people. What would it feel like to put on a costly robe? Envision this with me. What does your costly robe look like? What does it feel like? What does it smell like? For me, it's this deep purple velvet. It's welcoming and warm and comforting, and it is made for royalty, fit for a queen. What about you? Put it in the comments. What is your costly robe made of? What does it feel like? Because we are going to put that costly robe on. We're going to take the filthy garment off and put this costly robe on. So in just a minute, I'm going to have you stand to your feet. I don't care where you're at. I don't care what you're doing. I want you to stand to your feet. These are the tools. This is the taking action. Boyi said, one of those 5 things we need to do is take action. And that is what you get to do right now. I'm going to have you stand to your feet. You're going to bend all the way down to your ankles. No excuses. Go all the way down to your ankles. You're going to take this filthy garment off. You're going to throw it away. And then we're going to put on our costly robe. And this is what you're going to say. You're going to repeat after me. I, Alyssa, your name, not mine. I, Alyssa, am removing this filthy, guilt-covered garment. It is not serving me or those around me, and I'm throwing it away. I choose to put on a costly robe of forgiveness, hope, love, and redemption. Okay, so are you ready? Let's go. I see satin robe. I see royalty. Yes, this is what we're putting on. Everyone stand to your feet right now. Stand to your feet. Listen, some of you, I can't see. Yes, Brittany, stand. Good job. I can't see everyone, but I see those of you. Yes, Carol, I see you standing. And Boyi, good job. Are you ready? We are going to reach down to our ankles and repeat after me. I, Alyssa, am removing this filthy, guilt-covered garment. It is not serving me or those around me, and I'm throwing it away. Yes, good job. Good job. Now we are going to do it again with conviction. Stay standing up. We're going to do it again. We're going to do it with conviction this time. I want you to find, do you have a trash can near you? A trash can, a window, a door, whatever is around you. Okay, we are throwing it away for good. It is gone. It is out of here, never to come back. Are you ready? Okay, let's do it again. Down to your ankles. I, Alyssa, am removing this filthy guilt-covered garment. It is not serving me or those around me. And I am throwing it in the trash. I choose to put on this costly robe of forgiveness, hope, love, and redemption. I have removed your guilt from you, and I shall place you in costly robes. How does that make you feel? Are you feeling lighter? Are you feeling more powerful? Are you feeling cleansed and purified? Put it in the comments. And right now, we are going to play a song for just a couple of minutes. And I want you to journal about what that felt like to take off the filthy garment and put on the costly robe. Okay, so you're going to journal about it. And when you're done journaling, put in the comments what that felt like, just a short sentence. Yes, great job taking off that guilt. Great job removing it. I am so proud of you. I don't want this to be some silly thing that you did today at the summit. I want this to be something, a tool that you take with you into every day, because there are going to be days where your mind says, you deserve to sit in this filth. You deserve to sit in this guilt, in this shame. But the truth is you don't. You've already taken it off. It has already been removed from you. And you get to choose every single day to put on this costly robe of forgiveness, hope, love, and redemption.
Beautiful, Alyssa. Oh my gosh. I feel so light. How do you feel, beautifuls? Put it in the chat. Do you feel lighter? Do you feel released? Oh my goodness, that was absolutely amazing. Alyssa, I know you have a free gift for our audience. Let us know what that is and let us know how do we connect with you if we would like more help on how to release shame and stop emotionally eating and all of that.
Sure. So I have created a free workbook and an ebook to go along with what we did today. Here's the thing is that shame, it is a cycle. Shame and emotional eating tie together. They're so closely knitted, and it is this cycle of shame and emotional eating. And so these tools, the workbook and the ebook, are going to give you steps that you can do daily. It's going to take you even deeper into how to release that, how to stop emotionally eating. And in February, I will actually be doing a 28-day challenge to build healthier habits with food and to build a healthier relationship with food. So there's going to be limited seating. So if you want information on that, grab the ebook, grab the workbook, and I will be giving you the information so that you can save your seat there. And Bo Yi, thank you so much for putting the summit on and being such an amazing leader and caring so much about your clients and all the people that are here